Round one.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is a little bit different. It's going to be more of a discussion style gameplay video. I think you're going to enjoy it. There's going to be a big variety of heroes today. And we're starting off with a snowball fight, obviously. That's how cool kids start. But discussion really today is just like, should zone attacks really be as good as they are right now? At least for certain heroes. Because, like, if you look at Aramusha, for example, it's just so good. Like, and I'm not going to say, this isn't to say zone attacks are busted, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, they don't really serve the purpose as just a zone anymore, you know what I mean? They're just honestly used as openers now. And for duels, it just, I don't know, it seems strange. Like, because Aramusha's, for example, I start out with, you know, 13 damage into 30. That's like a third of his health. Oh, that's good. So it makes him have to make like an instant read, essentially. Like right here, watch this. Okay. Oh, you got it right. Ah! Yep. Ring the Bell is also a really good opener, but no, his zone attack's pretty nutty. It's very underrated, honestly. A lot of people don't ever pay attention to it, but it does 13 damage straight into 30. Quick, freaking unblockable. And again, the point is not to nerf anyone's zones. It's just, I don't know. It's just we're at a weird time in For Honor where zones could just be used as openers and all sorts of things now. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Good stuff. Well, I guess when you do that. No. Got him! I didn't think you could put a parry there. Just light him. He got me. But looking at it, it's more than just Aramusha. Like, there's multiple heroes right now that their zones is more of an offensive tool in duels than you'll even see in fours. Like, except maybe with the exception of Raider. Raiders is just good for everything. Like, Raiders is insane right now, which that's a different discussion. I don't want to go into that. That'll upset all the Redditors. But but the zone is so good for single target. Like, if you're clearing, let's say, a minion wave, even a team fight with Aramusha, you're not going to be using the zone very much. Oh, alright. Oh, shit. Oh my god, first time he hasn't let that fly. Do it again. Oh, really? Alright. I didn't know that had frame advantage. Shoot, I'm going to be using that every time if I'm Tianti. I thought because it was 600 ms, it wouldn't, it would clash. I guess I was wrong. Good to know, you Tianti pros out there. Or wannabe Tianti. This is a Rep 70 Tianti, oh my god. But certain zones, like, you know, I had a feeling you'd do that. Woo. Yeah, now you gotta face this. No, I actually had enough stamina to lose there. There we go. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Yes. Look how good that is, though. It's so good. It's so strong. But you got Aramusha, who obviously goes straight into a 30. It's not much of a chain starter, but it's very high damage, and you definitely have to make a read off of it. You also got like Peacekeeper. Her zone is probably her best opener by far, especially now that it doesn't get interrupt on block. Let's continue this in the next fight.
Round 1.
So since we started talking about Peacekeeper, I figured we'd go ahead and just move on to her. Thing with her zone is it chains straight into, you know, a second half of a zone, a bleed, or a GB. And if they're already bleeding, you get your second half unblockable. Come on. Oh, come on. No. Oh, yeah, and you can dodge cancel out of it, too. GB? But look how good that is, man. It's so strong. Oh, I didn't do my third stab. Oh, that was weird. Okay, this guy may be new. That or he's just playing very strange, but I don't know. I mean, I guess the conversation at this point is not really so much about why zone attacks are just so good for duels, but like, should we even call them zone attacks anymore? Because there's some people where it's just not worth using them as zones. Like, take Warden, for example. His uses so much stam, and his side heavies hit pretty much the same amount. Like, why would you even use anything else? Oh, it actually worked out pretty well. Oh, it keeps heavy feigning. Okay, he's not opening with like any lights, which is fine by me. I'll say that. And then just throw it through. And the second half is 22, actually, which is pretty good. Ah! No! Haha! Do it again. Haha, let's get fucked. And zone. Now at that point, the zone didn't really matter. But I don't know. I feel like at this point, zone attacks, it might just be misleading to new players. Like, some people, of course, they still use it as zones. Like, look at Valkyrie's zone, right? That sucker hits a lot of area. But it's really doo-doo for duels. And at this point, they probably need to buff it. Just because zones are just kind of like a huge staple of duels at this point. Especially the ones that are just used as good openers. I didn't even mean to parry that. Damn it. I keep thinking he's going to do the light opener. Okay, you're just heavy here. This man plays very strange. Oh. Oh no! He stopped chaining and threw a zone. That is so weird. This guy plays strange. Oh, he didn't die either. Dude, I thought he was bleeding out. But then you have some heroes that, you know, can't chain from the zone, of course. Like, I mean, Valkyrie can chain, but her openers, it's just so bad. The zone's so slow, it rarely works in a duel scenario. That was good. Nah. I'm not even gonna bother, like, trying to feint a defense on some of this. Because he doesn't do much. Aha! You are now my bitch, because you are out of stam! That was a good parry, actually. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, you gotta be careful here. Oh, shit. Oh, I dodged! Stop it! Okay. I dodged forward on accident there, so I ate it. But, let's go to the next one. Go to the next one.
Round 1.
So, I wasn't going to put Nobushi in this video, but I thought I might as well, just because her zone is very interesting, and they buffed it specifically for a duel scenario. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, alright. I will say against Raider, though, this is going to be a little bit interesting. Nah. I'm not going to be able to use it very well, I don't think. I actually didn't even mean to do that. But they gave her so many options with it that I'm pretty sure, for the most part, just for duels. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's pretty good. Like, for fours, you can target swap that, and it's nice. And you could like do the zone and target swap kick, and it's good. Honestly, I think it's one of the better zones. And this one might actually be a good balance point because it's still slow for the startup. It's 600 ms if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. Let me start over on this. I think this might be a good one to use. Sir. I'm gonna get him. I don't have any stam. Oh. Oh my god. I thought he would actually just try to GB me there. That works. I'll take it. I didn't expect that to hit first off. In the first one. But you guys have to play Nobushi. Her zone can, you can either let it fly and throw a bleed, which no one ever does. You can dodge cancel out of it, which I really like. I think it's pretty neat. You can, soft feint the second half to a heavy. Almost didn't win that. Oh, really? Well, shit. I'm gonna be dead here. This ain't good. Yep. I'm on console. I'm gonna eat some lights. But I think Nobushi is probably, at this point, the best example of a way to use it for duels and for an actual zone attack. It's probably the most unique zone in this game right now that I can think of, because of all the things you can do with it. Oh, get fucked by dodge cancels. I'll say you do have to actually kick quite a bit against Raider. Yep, there we go. But yeah, overall I would say Nobushi. Her zone just has so many things to it, but they still, I guess, kept this aspect that's really good for zoning, hitting a lot of people. So I know at the very beginning of this fight I was more of like, it's, you know, really duel oriented, but at the same time I would say it still does its job very well compared to a lot of other zones. So I don't know, I'm gonna change my mind on that one. I would say this one is done almost perfectly if you want to have it for both, but let's jump into one more duel and I'll win the video.
Round one.
Guys, last I brought out Raider because I think its zone right now is the best for basically everything. Duels, fours alike. Now I will say I'm going against an Aramusha. There we go. An Aramusha, I would say, is one of the better counters to Raider for sure. Oh, that hurts. I was fairly certain I parried that. There we go. Oh, that's a cool wall there. Nope, you can't punish that anymore, sir. Guys making some hot-ass reads. But the thing with Raider's zone, excuse the minor voice crack there, it's not that it hits a lot of stuff, because it does. It actually does a great job of zoning, and the opening speed is not that terrible. You know, it's like it's slower, you know, so it's technically reactable, but like it's really high damage. I'm just getting lit up here though by this man. Yeah, he's dead here. I think he's dead here at least. Yeah, we got him. This guy's actually making a surprising amount of good reads on these zones. Like, It's very low percent to actually guess this many right, but he's guessing them right very often. And he's not even doing any dodge attacks, which I'd say dodge attacks are the biggest counter to Raider's Zone, because it usually does cover the, Yeah, let's just do this. Put him in the zone. Zone to zone. Throw it out. Also, that is a huge strength.
Victory!
The fact that you can go from a 38 damage chain zone into GB and heavy and go straight back into 38 is pretty nutty, in my opinion.
Round 4.
This is where I'll talk about balance of it a little bit. As I said, I'd do it in another video, but personally, I think the damage numbers need to be lowered, and I think he would be fine. You're right there, dodge attacks, dude. Do cover it pretty well. And we just gotta end him with the zone. Why not? Yeah. Give me that face. But yeah, I would lower. I think what would fix Raider's main issue right now, I think it's that 38 damage chain zone that is really what's making him really scary. That and the damage on his opening zone. Because at this point, I don't think it needs to be 24. He has a heavy opener already from GB. And, you know, of course, scary openers in general. So this would be my proposal. Make it 20 damage on the opening zone. That way it's closer to the other zones while still kind of matching the speed to damage ratio. You know, that's kind of how the CCU work. And then for the chain zone, I would just make it 30 damage because it has such a big hitbox. And it almost every other unblockable side finisher does 32, aside from maybe like John Who. Like, I don't see why it needs to be 38 anymore, especially since it can't really be interrupted and it doesn't use much stamina. So I don't know, that's my proposal, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video. There's other zones I could talk about. Gladiators, for example. I will say his is pretty punishable on PC to an extent with that, if you have anybody with a dodge attack, unless you're like Centurion or, you know, Warlord or something, but almost anybody else can punish it, so it's not a big deal. But most other zones are interesting. I mean, Berserkers is okay for chain, and in duels, it's punishable if you block the first hit. I was gonna say Shamans, but if you block the first hit of hers, you get a free parry, so like, it's really risky. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, of course. This is my opinion. I think at this point, I don't even think we should call them zone attacks. I think they should be called like special attacks or something. I don't know. If y'all have a good name for it, let me know. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If there's anybody else you'd like me to do a video on, let me know down in the comments. Again, we just hit 54K, which is pretty sweet. Thank you for the support on the 50K video. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. It took way too long. You guys, y'all have a great day. Oh yeah, one last thing. Check out Gamer Subs. Link in the description. 10% off. It's fucking delicious.